my dear friend Aeneas Williams. Many of you know him as an NFL Hall of Famer. Many of you know him as a pastor who's done way more off the field than he ever did on. I know him as a dear friend, somebody who's been there for me in times of adversity and challenge when I didn't want to go any further and I needed somebody to get me up off that mat of life. I remember when he spoke at our Las Vegas boot camp, kicked the whole thing off, and shared a perspective that the most untapped resource in the world, the knowledge that had never been used, the talents that went untouched, are actually in a cemetery. Think about that. Think about the fact that your life comes down to the decisions and choices you choose to make on a daily basis. I know this is raw, I know this is real, but losing my mother 11 days before my 8th birthday, I found that when I come to spend time with my mother, what I realize is that she used it all. My mother taught me what it means to live one day at a time. My mother taught me that life may not be fair, but you have a choice who you surround yourself with and how you'll rise up when you face challenge and adversity. So from my mother's example, from Aeneas's words, you have to look forward and you have to ask yourself, how do you want to choose to live? What will your life be? What will the story look like? You know, so oftentimes I hear people say, I work so hard, I'm writing a story, legacy is so important to me. But then if I were to have a conversation with your action, it's completely different what I would understand about you. So I know I'm being direct. I know we're coming from an interesting place like a cemetery. But the question becomes, how bad do you really want it? And can you see far enough into your future to pull it down, to get emotional with yourself, and to make sure that every single day you're giving it everything that you got? Because you never have a chance to do it all over again. Don't allow your resources to go untapped. And don't ever forget that everything you need is already in you.